Hello. Good morning. As per usual, coffee procured. Ready to get going. I think I'll be doing my second month against Bori. Maybe. I say I think. Let's just have a look if he said anything. No, I don't think he's on at the moment. He'll probably be on usually later in the day, but we'll see if we can catch him. Play a second game. Would be good. We got anyone? Any people saying words? Not as yet. Okay. Yeah, the chat on the Twitch, I've fixed it as far as I know. I just turned off all. It was on the stream elements that was doing it. It was kept on modding people very aggressively, and yeah, putting them on cooldown for 30 seconds like constantly. No idea why. It says something to do with certain phrases or word order. I mean, what the hell does that mean? Maybe if you have bad grammar, it punches you. Who knows? A bit strange. Anyways, yeah, I got half a feeling the microphone problem might actually be dealt with, but I feel like I'm cursing it if I say that. We shall see as we progress today. So if the sound does go off for any reason, let me know. I'm hoping that possibly if I can manage it this afternoon, I'm going to try and do make a YouTube video for the Axis division building. I just spotted yeah, some new guy on the scene. Well, not new. Is it the Emperor God Emperor, the God Emperor or something? He's been around for a while, but he started making some YouTube videos, and he's doing like a division, building a division guide, which reminded me that, oh my God, I meant to have done that a long time ago. I've got the allies up there, but I need to cover the Axis. Then the ones after that will be much easier. This is a long video. It takes, how long was it actually? Yeah, my original video is just dumb length. Mm. Got a cheap donut yesterday. Yeah, I got one here. Where's it? 1.5 hours for the Soviet debt building guide. So it's probably about 1.5 hours for the Axis one. So you can probably understand why I put it off a bit. But it's kind of fun to do. It took me 2 attempts to do that as well. So basically it took me probably 3-4 hours. Anyway, if anyone's got a suggestion for a division, let me know. Yeah, division I had a lot of success with when I was playing a lot, which really surprised me, was these boys. So I might give these a go again. So 25 points, double bar, 12 man. My God. Engineeros, why have I got them? Hmm. We've only 10 with anti-tank. 6 snipers. Oh, this wasn't the division I played, was it? This wasn't the deck I played anyway. This look, it needs a bit of tweaking. Yes, I'd rather have 4 points. Jesus Christ, yeah, don't be doing that. This kind of looks all right. Oh, I think I can see why I've done that. I can move 4 in here, and they get 6-man squad. The artillery guys. 4. These are better, aren't they? Hmm. Maybe I don't want big boom. This is all right. The M1. Maybe she'll just get more of them. Don't feel like this is worth it so much, but I could give it a go. Could give it a go. Hmm. Don't think they're worth it. Take these instead. Bombers. Early Mitchell. Eh. We'll throw down some bombs, but probably not worth it. And fighters might be more valuable. These are cheap. I want to get 2 of them, though. They're cheap and they're not very good. Havoc. Hmm. Polish off my coffee froth. Uh, let's see. What have I got for AA? I've got loads of AA. Get more of these if you want. Bazookas might be worth bringing. Cavalry scouts, do I want? Hmm. Maybe these would be better in B. I do like these boys as well. More so than the snipers. Yes, I do actually. I think these are really handy at the start. And take people by surprise, get into some annoying positions. Snipers would have been nice. Then it leaves me 2 points. But what was I looking at? More bazookas. So I could go for this. Hmm. Or I could actually get more of these. Then I'm going to need more supplies. Machine guns. These are pretty Browning. They're not too clever, are they? Hmm. More supplies? Going into the long game, it might be worth getting more supplies. Hmm. Six anti-tank guns. Or 8. They can come in fast transport. These guys cannot. I prefer the fast transport. You know, M10, it seems like that's enough. Would that be too much? I could do that, make them super punchy. Do have a commander in there as well. Scott would have been nice. Let's just leave it like that. I'm not really taking advantage of the cheap spammable infantry. Only in phase A really with the UK converted UK gunners. But nothing else does any serious damage at range other than machine guns. Let's see if this works. Or let's see if anyone else has made a suggestion. Nope. Looks like I'm up and about before everyone else at the moment. Let's get this going. Ooh, 323 online. Nice, nice, nice. A Task Force 45. Yeah, I must have played, when I was playing against a lot, it must have been Maverick. Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it? Because it was dragging on. I was like, ugh. Yeah, but that deck was more normal, I would say. Yeah, because using the Nisei rifles. I got them in C as well. That's a bit... Oh, right, yeah, that makes sense. Just get 5 more and... Yeah. Hmm. I feel like I might be a bit short on the old infantry now, but you have to make use of the ammo pioneers. Nay. Yeah, this looks almost identical in many respects. I've got the Stuarts in here as well, though. Got less AA. To drop this one, it could be 3 points. I could just, like, yeah, bang that in and go for the... Hmm. Get more of these. Got those in A and these in B. Yeah, that could be a thing to do. Do that and then do this. Maybe use more of these. Get them in B as well. That's a pretty solid build, I'd say. M8, I've actually upvetted these here, haven't I? How big a difference does that make? Significant. These things are really annoying. Yeah, I like the look of that. Might be tempted to drop a cavalry scout and insert the Bantam instead. That could be a bit of fun. Oh, you only get 3? All right, cool, cool. Yeah, I think they're quite kind of powerful. Ah, you do get a big boom. You get 2 of them. Yeah, so I want to swap that back. Yeah. I've just got a little boom one, haven't I, in the balance deck now. Oh, I removed it completely. Got nothing in A, no air. You get 3 cards of these things, Jesus. Might be worth switching out for this. Got a speed advantage on it. The flames are nice. Anyway. Yeah, I'm tempted to go and look at what they did for their division, building a division. Yeah, my general rule of thumb, as I got on for new players, I've got on my old YouTube thing, how to build a deck. Fill in all of the number 1 slots. So yeah, get them. I usually like to vet them and get them. Number 1 and number 2 slots filled in. The same here. Just get your kind of your basic things in. These are nice at the start. These nice Pioneer boys. We take them at the start as well. Yeah, Panzergren with Faust. I'll do something like so. Panzer Grenadier. Okay, if it's building a balanced deck, go something like this. So that's filled in. That's basically my backbone. And you just fill in the points later on for the rest of them. Like there's lots here for your tanks. Might not necessarily use all of this. But yeah, Panzer III is always nice. These are always nice as well at the start of the game, I find. Maybe even later. 42 version, that could be handy. Get the cheaper Panzer in A to help out. Get the Stalin. And then maybe just leave that. Even though I usually say fill in all the number 1 and number 2 slots, but tanks, it's got a reasonable amount in there. Support, you always want to take these boys. Guerrilla, always want to take them. MG as well, I'd really like to take them. And we've got 3 more spaces to put in here. There's lots of things to throw in. The IG-18 is always really nice as well. And again, usually I have to fill in these 2 spots, but yeah, not much point right now. I've got pretty standard things in there. There's lots of cheap slots in this division. Makes it kind of powerful. These things, nice. Always nice. I'll bring these in. We've got the packs as well. I'll probably put one vet in A and another one in B. Martyrs are just viciously good. I'll probably go for that. I might even drop and put these at 3-star and then yeah, leave that. I'm not even bothering with the Panzer Strike, just lots of it. Got enough AT and armor. Turn in. Ah, right. Yeah, well, it is that time. Where are you? On the what coast would that be? East Coast, US, I'm guessing. I'll watch it later if you fancy it. It will be up and about. Texas. All right. Central. All right. So it's. Oh, you're having an early night. What is it? 10 to 20 to 10? 20 to 11? I've got to pop this into there. 10. All right. All right. So you get your double flak with this. It's always nice. Get after some cheapness as well. Take this in A. I always find it tough to, yeah, up at 6. Climb ladder. 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Guess that's kind of hot. I'll have fun on the roofs of buildings. Yes, to be honest, here I'd probably do this instead. That gives you lots of AA coverage. Again, this division is a particularly good one. You can fill it all at 1 and 2 slots. You don't even need to fill them all in. Get your value, because it's really cost efficient in terms of activation points. That's why people rate this division very highly. But saying if I was building at this point, then I'd go back to here, like, okay, so I've got this infantry in. I've got something covering myself throughout most of this, but I do need some kind of leader in here. So I'll probably chuck these in A. Swing bag them. And then for my leaders, I go to artillery for B. I'll probably chuck these guys in here like so. Run out of the blitz. Then I do like to bring these guys in. I might go for these. I sometimes just go bring these in like that. And they can do a lot to deal with enemy AA and such. And maybe I'll bring these in B. Just get into a long engagement. And I'll probably just leave it like that. Then I got 10 points left over. I mean, it's so cost efficient, this deck. It's insane in terms of activation points. And you get your BFs, which are really nice. For some reason, you get 2 of these in A, and you want to get 1 of these. But you get 2 cards. But yeah, I might just do that. Cluster would be nice as well. Probably not going to be using them until later on, so do that. And the recon playing some little bombs, do that. You can really go into the airplay here. But it's not very... The issue with this air, it's not particularly strong. With these 2, I might even drop them off. These might be a bit more handy, but it's only 2 rockets on them, so not so great. But it's a bit of a tricky one to build. I'd probably go something like that. Then I've got 4 points left over. I've only got 59 infantry, which isn't a lot. And in A phase, I've got not a lot of infantry in A, not a lot in B. So I might actually want to fill this up if I could. Or if I can, sorry. You do have these as well you can throw in. Cheap, more of a sort of fodder unit, which you don't get many of in the Axis divisions, so it's kind of handy. There's Ostrupen are always worth it. I mean, you get 12 of them on 1 card. Even upvet them if you wanted, but I wouldn't see the point in doing that myself. Just want them in there for fodder. And in this situation, I might even consider dropping. Yes, it's from here you really start to figure out what you're going to do. Like, all this AA is like way over the top. Not going to be needing all of this AA. But I'd be likely to drop this one. And I probably want to grab 1 more point somewhere and get more infantry. Because it's very rare I'd use a 4-point but in this situation it's kind of like, I really would like some more points. Yeah, bazookas would be nice as well. So I'd probably even drop 1 of these. But you want to take everything you've got in this tab because it's just so good. But yeah, maybe I'd be inclined to drop this. It's not quite as versatile, and throw in a Shrek. Or something along those lines. But you generally want to have, like, I've got 71 infantry now. You generally want to have, well, if you're playing in quick queue or ranked or whatever, on 1v1, you probably want to be having around about 80 70 is like the low end, I'd say. Especially if you're playing a balance. Well, playing a balance, yeah, you want 80 minimum because the games will drag on a lot longer. If you end up against a balance, it comes down to just attrition a lot of the time. Against an equal level player, that is. But here you could do different things. I could remove the Panzer Force, could remove the T-34s. Probably don't need both of these. I would favour the T-34s over there. And that just gives me like 1 point. And then that opens up this. But it's very little armor then. But the Marders are your killing power here, as well as the Starling. And you've also got your packs if you need them. But this deck is a strong one. I try and look at what does my actual deck look like. 13 minutes searching, what the hell? Unusual. Yeah, it's not one I play very often. Oh, I've got one here. Alright, so this is a balanced deck. I've got 70 infantry here. Ostrupen, Sturm, Pioneer. I've not actually gone for the Ostrupen. I've gone for Sturm Pioneer. I wonder why. I guess they've got flamers, so yeah. They've got flames here as well, though. I've gone for the Pioneer SVT in B phase. Also, it's just like, yeah, hold off in A. Keep it fairly simple. B phase. Oh, I'm making some use of half tracks as well in this situation. Alright, these guys, they've got an anti-tank gun on them as well. In a half track, which is fairly decent for what it is. 14 rounds per minute. Because it comes up one vetted straight away because it's part of the leaders. 65mm pen. Yeah, only 5 damage, but that rate of fire and the accuracy is pretty good. You can take out some light vehicles with this thing. Fairly nice. And it's just for 10 points. I think it's worth it. You do have other options as well. You've got the DP. If you're playing more of a Maverick deck, I would tend to go for this one. Which you can kind of spam them out a bit. And it can help hold you up. But they've got double LMGs. Even though they're already DPs, they're still decent enough. Do something. That can be fairly handy. Yeah, I've only gone for 1 card of Marders here. Yeah, trying to use AT weapons. Yeah, much lighter in the AA department. I do like the SDKFZ. I do find they do really well in A phase. You get one of these out in A phase, even though they're really expensive, they can really destroy any airplay coming in from your opponent. The only issue is, of course, if you lose this early, then it's a bit of a blow to lose 120 point unit early in the game. But generally you can get it out there and keep it alive. Yeah, I've been looking for the supplement my infantry with lots of HE armor, machine guns. These can be useful as well, little flam panzer things. Oh, this was messing up with the work running. Why is it taking so long? This game is weird. 15 minutes. Why? Or 50 people just drops offline. What the hell's going on? That's unusual. Kind of weird, because it seems like if I played later in the day, I seem to be getting games quicker. And now earlier in the morning. On a Tuesday, for some reason, it's just pretty poor. There's nothing here, is there? My God. Running games. Oh, we've got a couple of... There's a decent amount of people going, playing away here. 16 minutes. This is a rarity. Oh well, we'll just keep it going. Na, 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 na. What else is it to say? Not a lot. There's one thing I did kind of want to mention. Once the 2v2 league is done, the Giorgio League, I'm thinking about having another sort of mini tournament, but just do a 1v1 tournament. I did do a trial one. It was the outflanked with the special rules. Using the 4v4 maps, you have to deploy on opposite flanks to each other. But I thought it was a lot of fun. Yamin played, was it Yamin who played it? I think it was, yeah, Yamin and Robert and, oh, just me, yeah, just 3 of us who tried it out. I had a lot of fun with it. They both smashed me to pieces, obviously, but it just mixes up the maps a bit. You end up playing kind of diagonal across the map, because the idea is you're not allowed to bring in any reinforcements during the first tick, none at all. You have to start on the leftmost or rightmost road for deployment, and then basically you can run across the other side of the map, and you can, or you're not allowed to deploy any air as well. So there's no like early sniping going on with airplay. So yeah, the idea is you just rush across the other side of the map and you can cap their spawns, and you kind of end up playing in a diagonal way across the map. And it just opens up different tactics as well. You can do all kinds of things. The only thing which is really annoying about it is a reinforcement road. You have to be careful where you're going to reinforce from, or they might drive straight across the map in the wrong direction. But in which case, you just kind of fast move. You can just select your units so you're going to want to reinforce and bring in, and you just fast move them by holding down Shift and F. And press F, and then just deploy them somewhere else, and then redistribute around the map later on. But yeah, it makes some interesting plays, because you're trying to blow up the spawns they've captured so you can get them back. At the same time, you're trying to defend the ones you've got, and you're also trying to push across the map. Recon becomes more important. Fast units tend to matter quite a lot as well. But we have some interesting games. Yeah, Her Robert against it's on YouTube. The finale, the final game against well, Yamin against Her Robert. It's a really, really good game, really close. So I'd recommend watching that one. If you want to see what it's about. It's a shame they've not. They could have done a lot in the 1v1 and implemented many different rules, I feel. But like with any game, you can always think of extra things you can do. This is insane. 20 minutes. I can't remember the last time I waited 20 minutes for a game. Long, 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 long time ago. This is madness. Just looking on the Discord, there's not a lot of people around. Yeah, there's a decent number of players around. Well, on the Discord anyway, not in game, but no one's in the SD2 SD2 mood. Is that? All right. Well, in this case, I think I will do something else. Let's cancel this. I think 20 minutes is more than enough. And let's do some casting. Someone was mentioning about the old greenhorn. So I think I'll do that. Or to be honest, dual replay. Yeah, I'd rather do the greenhorn replays in a kind of a different situation. Like I want to actually just make a proper video and upload it. So I'll just do this for now. All right, let's have a look. Give me 2 seconds. Where are the dual replays? Where was I up to actually? It was I believe, yeah, I was still in looking at the group stages still. think they're moving on to the semi-final games now. People got through, but I can go through a couple of these now quickly. Where's the one which was particularly interesting? Did I do this one? Actually, I'm trying to think, which ones did I... It might actually be worth me just skipping ahead through some of these. I'll just look for one which looks particularly interesting. Decent matchup. I know ones that will be fairly good because there's two teams that matched up fairly well. That was Homer and the Farid. So I'll probably do their games actually. Festung Dunkirk and 26 Panzer against 1st Panzerner and what? Canadian. All right, that's interesting. Let's go for that one. Let's go for that one. Let's avoid spoilers a second. Cast this game and see if we can get a game myself after this. Oh, no noisiness, please. Right, 2 seconds. Replays. Yeah, this was in a group stage. Can't quite recall which group it was, though. Where are you? I didn't look what map it was on. It's on a stupid map. Oh, I did cast the other one. Oh, here we go. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, I think the mic was cutting out. That's why it was annoying. That's when things went a bit pear-shaped. Anyway, let's do this. And hopefully find a game or two to play after this. If it's a bit quiet, I might just call it a day early, but I always say that and it never happens. Alright, so we are on a map. Is this Bobruski of West or something, I believe? I believe that's the name of this map. And everything's looking okay here. Fairly sure I've not cast these games. I'm not even sure of the incomes. I got a feeling the Foxes have been playing on the Maverick incomes and Vanguard incomes and being fairly damn successful with it too. I think we're nearly ready to go now, so I'm gonna give the big old reveal. And here we are on this map, whatever it's called. I'll just check out what it's called actually. Let me just look on the Discord. What was it? It is that one, yes. Bobrusk West. Which is a pretty fun map. This is one of the better 2v2 maps I find. I do like it. get a mad, crazy clash on here. This is like where the business end of the game is. But also, you get the sneaky little flank maneuvers can come in, and once you get into here, it can cause all kinds of havoc. But I played this on a 2v2 before, and we just pushed. Both of us had almost ignored the flanks and just gone full on for the hill and gone crazy. And managed to push through right to the back line here. And then we get pushed in on the flanks, but it doesn't matter so much. Then you then sort of do a wraparound. But most teams do usually prioritize the hill in the center because it's deadly important. Because obviously, if you can get into the back here, you can then cut off the reinforcement road so easily. On both sides, you can do that. I do find that the red tends to break through to the blue side more often. In my experience, that's what's happened anyway. But this can also be a really nice area to fight in. With the Shermans, this will be a good area. Got Wolverines in here. Don't think that's the best option. I would like Shermans in here because you get in that kind of range where Sherman's going to be really good. You can support the infantry around these areas. They're close enough to pick off other medium tanks fairly effectively. They can dip in and out of cover. Really nice tank to have in this area. It's pretty much the same kind of job on this side of the map too. It's not a mirror map, it's not identical, but similar enough. Yeah, this can also be contended over. This can be a problem. If red comes down here, sometimes get an early assault into this area. And get into this town, then it's really obnoxious. It'll be very difficult for blue to deal with this and really hold them up. Then red can secure these positions, come around here. But like I say, most of it's going to be here. And we're probably going to be seeing a fair bit of the old off map coming in. And if I know the Foxes and the way they play, they can be like really aggressive early game. I'm expecting them to just push right through into the back here as soon as possible. All of these units as well, they might be pushing up around here. Because we could get, if you can get into this bit early, get some AT into this little forest here and get some support around to help protect your AT weapon here. You can cut off this reinforcement, you can really pressure this and just take this bit, take this forest, then you're looking really good. It's not likely that's going to happen. Oh my god, of course, they've got the old tractions in here as well, so they're going to be rushing in here so fast. You can see attack beacons coming in here, here, and here, so yeah, they're really, looks like they might be just pushing straight for the forests with the flamers. Very little in the center. This is very unusual. Maybe he's still setting up here. Very unusual. All right. And so we've got... Actually, is this Homer or not? I'm not even sure if it is. It might be someone else. I think it's Homer in Stardeck. I'm not sure if they had a guy sub in or not. Yeah, so you see double Maverick against Maverick and balanced. So it looks like Stardeck went balanced, first pick, and then Foxes went double Mav. So they picked a Mav to counter that, help them out. Let's see where he's going. Yeah, he is going straight in for these forests. Very, very likely to get there. The speed of these tractions is absolutely dumb. Gonna get in there, okay. Mosquito coming in. Looks like he's been probably going in for a cheeky flame drop, but he's been distracted. I mean, there's an awful lot coming down this road. It's gone really aggressive into this area. This is what can be done from the blue side at the start. You unload into here. You get into this forest. Put this off, get this flag fairly easily. But getting this flag is, it's never happened for me. Never happened. You can get this one and secure it for a good amount of time, but that's about it, I find. Single flamer pushing the front there again, but it's going to get wiped out. I think the other flamer pick up the top. He's into the town. He's got 2 flags. Marder 3's in here to help out. Cromwell's coming through now. Salt Pioneers. Oh my god, are they in the Wasps? I believe they're in the Wasps, the Flamer Transports. Nice. Well, that early advantage looks like it's going to slip away from them. Here come the Flamer people. Get these into the forest, they're going to be pain. The Wasps in this area will be really nice too. The northern position, fairly quiet. In the south, yeah, he's eventually going to get into here, I feel, and he's going to get this flag. Looking really good down in the south there for the Axis. On the hill, a bit precarious at the moment, to say the least. The southern part of the hill is just almost completely collapsed. Just needs to get AT guns onto this hill now, and that's almost game, really. In all honesty, we need AA in here, AT guns over here, over here. You're going to clean up. We see Piats coming in though. There's no AT gun coming in just yet. There's one right over there. Really surprised we're not seeing. As soon as you make this breakthrough, it's like call in AT instantly. We've secured this area well enough, so should be able to keep this pressure up over here. Need some infantry into here. Needs some AT. Where are the AT guns? Surely they're coming. Another Piat? Wolverines? This is bizarre. It's like they've done so well to gain this part of the hill, and they're just giving it away again. Very strange. Staghounds, nice little sneaky recon armor coming through here, picking off the units. It's been backed up by some infantry, I imagine fairly soon. Rifles PR, they'll do a decent job over here. Wasp doing a decent job. You can dislodge these flamers. It's not going to be that easy. There's enough of them in there. These commandos are there as well with their TNT. It's going to be tough to get these out. More assault pioneers coming in. Are they going to get flamed to death? Are they gonna, it's going to be a flamer battle going on here. The out opens up, so he can take some damage from the flamers. Oh, and there they go. They go down. 15-9 though from the Axis. They've got the flag down here. In the north, they've managed to get this flag as well. There's not enough in here. Just one field engineer. A Piat coming in now. Vickers is out of position. But then again, the SDK have said we'll mop him up. Need a piece of armor in here. Sherman coming in. Super slow Sherman. Stug has managed to get onto the hill. He's picking off the Cromwells. The Stug M42's in here as well. The baby Stugs. And a Panzer III. This is just... still no AT gun coming in. I don't understand. This is like... they've just thrown the game, it looks like, here, completely. They were gifted this part of the hill. As soon as you get over to the ridge here, it's like, bring in AT weapons. All your points, AT weapons into here. Pop them out. Bang, bang, bang. Shoot everything to pieces. Outcloud of Panther coming in. 15-9 is on. This looks really, really good for the Foxes now. They're out armored on the hill now. There's no AT weapons in here. The Piats are not overly reliable, especially against this amount of armor. The Firefly doesn't want to be fighting at this kind of range. It's just going to get destroyed. This Cromwell's going to go down soon to either the Panzer III or the Panther D. One of the two will mop it up. Another Stug coming in as well. Oh. These Staghounds have not been reinforced either. Are these coming in now? Yep, some engineers coming in now to help out. They just didn't take advantage of their advantage. what's the word? You know what I mean. It's kind of sad to watch, I have to admit. Oh no. Here comes the 17 pounder. It's in way too late though. It's probably going to pick up a tank if it doesn't get destroyed before it unloads, and then it might go down. Yeah, Firefly here, in this kind of close quarter combat, it's no good. They're overpriced for 105 points. 90mm frontal armor. I feel like they're overpriced. They're just not effective as a 2k range weapon, really. 17 pounder will be able to pick off one of these tanks, surely. Looks like it's just going to get the baby tanks. The baby Stug. Oh, Panzer III. Can't see this one for some reason. Yeah, clumsy line of sight tool there. In the north, another 17 pounder on the road. That's going to help out quite a bit unloading these. Sherman's in a nice position now. We'll be able to get this back fairly soon, I reckon. A bit of a bombing run would help. Needs to get its double tick off, though. They can pull this back, for sure. It's by no means over. They're making it really tough for themselves. They're sneaking in some backline antics here as well. There's no armor in the south at the moment from the Axis. But these Cromwells, Kangaroos, Wolverine in here can do some work. 3 support guns, not a bad idea. Can't really see much from where it is at the moment, though. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Still the 59 is on. 6 pounder is just getting picked up by machine guns now. No HE on these whatsoever. The north looks in a right old state. There's some more reinforcements coming in though. At least I think it's the fog of war is basically what's saving these from being destroyed at the moment, I would say. Did he pick up this Stug over here? No, got a Stug, got a baby Stug. Panzer III. That's it. Well, yes, it's kind of what I was saying. Like they've invested a lot in the hill here, but they've not quite taken advantage of that point. I was saying if you really gain the advantage here, get your AT guns into the back, then you start to bring things around here and cut off there, because this is what usually happens. They've just not. It looked like he's a bit of a panic. He's like, oh my god, they're all over here. They're all over my flank. I need to bring things in. And he's just kind of done a bit too much of the old tankage. A bit too many points wasted into here, when the priority should have been getting AT guns onto the ridge. And AA weapons in here as well to protect the AT guns. Now everything looks like it's collapsing. There's 10 minutes gone now, so we're into phase B, and now the Axis are really going to have the advantage. They've been double ticking all this time. They're probably going to keep up the double tick for another 10 minutes, which will give them the game. But yeah, if they can, yeah, if it just moves this up here, stops the double tick for a bit. Yeah, so 16 minutes now. That gives them, it's still going to be tight. Really tight. Because the point advantage they're going to get in C phase is not massive. It's not going to really make much of a dent. It's going to take 10 minutes before it has any kind of effect in leveling out the income discrepancy. In terms of what's on the field, I think it does look fairly equal from a distance, but if you actually look at the actual pieces here, you've got Stugs and Panthers, Panzer III. Maybe it is kind of equal in terms of points as well. It's hard to say. But it does feel like there's a little bit more in terms of points from the Axis side at the moment. And that's going to be going up a great deal more. You're going to get a 400 point advantage in B phase. Kangaroo's pushing through now. Wolverine's in here. The Stug. Little bit close. But they're just pushing through their advantage here. Being very aggressive. Wanting to keep this flag. There's a flamer in there. Flag 43 might go down. That'd be a nice kill if the kangaroo can get this. Kangaroo armor's pretty tasty, isn't it? 20 millimeters. He's actually backing it off. He could have taken that down then, I'd say. Oh, he's noticed that. He's going back in. Pick off the flag and get a bombing run in here. Take out this Stug. That'd be really nice. Panzer IV coming in the back line now, but... yeah, the Wolverine might do some work on that. 6-pounder, very defensive position here. He's really worried about getting overrun. On the hill, meanwhile, the flag has been gained here. And a loss to, I think, what flag did it gain? Got this flag back, got this flag back. Kind of stabilizing a little bit for the Allies, but not a lot, not a lot. Kill is in the north now. I think that's the second one I've seen on the map. Sherman in nice positions, managing to gain this flag here, barely. Some more infantry able to help out. The Wasp coming round here will be good. 17-pounder, just hiding at the moment. 1410 is back on. Yeah, an attack into this town would be what I'd be thinking now from their perspective. It's like, we've got some stuff in here. If I can just get down this road, cut off these, or some backline nonsense up here. But yeah, a bit of a probe with some armor down here. Spot out the Panzer IV fairly soon, I reckon. The Wolverine gets it, then he can have a rush. Yeah, attack beacon, attack beacon. Yeah, get the flag. Deck screaming, get the flag. This is looking a bit nasty over here. Oh, Sherman blown to smithereens over there. What's the Stug M43? 17-pounder can step up and take that guy out now. They're really struggling to hold on to this flag, and it's gone back to the blue side again. Needs to move his Sherman around here. He's luckily there's nothing with AT in here. But the Wasp, why he's not rotating the Wasp around here, it's a little bit puzzling. There's a 17-pounder. Should take down his Stug 43. Should take him out now, I reckon. Yeah, he's gone. On the hill, both the flags have gone to the blue side. This is a problem. And there's not just 17-pounders in. Ugh. Firefly and Achilles again at close range. It's not ideal for them. I feel there should be like just Shermans and Churchills down here. Fireflies and Achilles should be on the flanks here. Is he gonna make a push over here or not? Can he not? I don't think you can see the Panzer IV at the moment. Oh, you can see it now. Well, did see it briefly. Yeah, it's just one flag up. 5 minutes left in B phase. 11 minutes left before they lose. And here we see the off-map coming down. This might be the saviour here. If we can get a good load off here, a good hit, and a good hit over here, that might save the day for him. But he's losing all his armour. Oh dear God. There's nothing else coming in. Just got this Achilles going to be holding the entire hill in a moment. There's a Piat coming in. More Cromwells. Really going heavy into the armour. Rifles Piat will do pretty good. Like in a forest, because it's got the move and shoot. These can fire under 100 meters. So they deal out a decent amount of damage. Not terrible. No, not fantastic, not terrible. This has worked out here. Half track trying to get a surrender. It's not working though. It's been a bit more bold with it. He would have got the surrenders on here because there's no leaders around. Pack 40 coming through now. This armor might actually arrive in time up here. So, oh, but the Pack 40's in there. The half track, is he going to get obliterated? He's going to get obliterated, isn't he? Yak D Kampf. Are they going to get stressed before they can Shrek him? Oh, road, yeah. The pack's going to deal with them anyway. They're doubly dead. 1410's back on. Hurricane's not having much fun over here. SDKFZ's doing the thing that they do. Like I just said before, really nice things. The Panzer IV's now got free reign on the hill. This Wolverine does not move around to take him off. Cromwell could deal with him too. Front line of the Panzer IV is pretty dire. Still a single tick at least. It's off map come down here. Did some work. Did he take out some armor there? I believe he might have. A half track. Maybe got the Panzer III as well there. It's pretty nice. Germans are coming in now. 17 pounder kind of getting his position, but needs to just be a bit more bold at this point in the game. Needs to stop this tick from happening. This off map could be fairly useful here. 5, 4. If I can get all these before they unload, would be nice. They're not most expensive units, but the units all the same. You gonna get them? Nope, unloaded. The AT gun has gone down already. Ooh, needs to stop a single tick. This Panzer IV still got eyes on this road. No one's stopping him. Oh, here we go. Needs to move into Cromwell as well. It can deal with this. The Cromwell, it can it? Yeah, it's got 90mm pen. It can definitely deal with this. It needs to double team the thing. Come on. You're going to lose a Wolverine for nothing here. Are you? Oh my god. That is a shame. I think that's... If they got that, then it would have opened up an avenue of attack down here, which could really flummox the Axis side then. But as things stand... It's 12-12 at least. It's 12-12, but it's just the off-map which is doing a trick. I think the off-map's been used up now. There's another one in here. Is it going to be enough? Of course, they've got Dunkirk. They've got off-map. If needed. But I imagine they've not brought any. I've got a feeling they've not brought any. They've just goaded their opponents into bringing and investing into off-maps while not doing so themselves. I think this is after the patch when the prices went up, I do believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Yet it will be because... Yeah, it will be. That's kind of cheap actually, 140. Cheapish. That off-map doesn't look like it's going to fall particularly well. Single tick is back on again. The Cromwell has stepped forward and taken out the Panzer now. An advance being made over here now. It's looking better. Maybe some sneaky around the back would be worth a go. Load these guys up and try and drive them around the back. Could work out. Drop them round about here and walk them across. Keep the half-track hidden in the forest here. Not even looked at the north that much. He's definitely got his flag secured now at least. German's gone down. Not a massive surprise that that's gone down. But it's fairly well secured now. More Cromwells coming in. More priests. More off-map falling. That's going to be a good one. Going to help secure these flags. So 12-12 is on. But in terms of what's on the field... You might be able to do it. We're entering into C phase now. Looking okay. Looking okay. But yeah, with this amount of armor, yeah, if this armor just pushes through, this could be a big problem. There's a lot of Panzers in here as well. 3 Panzer IVs here, 2 up here. Being very cautious with them as well. The lack of infantry in the ground on both sides could be a problem. More off-map coming in. These stormtroopers. Yeah, this is a kind of it. I was expect to go down this road though. This will be a better road to go for. I'm seeing a real aggressive push happening over here. A lot of armor got picked off. I'd say a lot of armor. I think there was a Wolverine and a couple of priests, wasn't there? Somewhere around here, and they're both gone down now. 4 Panzer IVs on his southern part of the map. 6-pounder from back here is slowly moving up. It's not going to get into position in time, I think. Especially taking that route. Yeah, just needs to jut him out this way, cover the road as best he can. It could all collapse soon. So reinforcements coming in. Is it Priest and a Cromwell? Sexton coming in as well now. Off map still dropping down here. Lost the flag again. We can just really sort of stabilize for the Allies now. It can be looking good. 12-12. Cromwell just arrives in time to take out his infantry here. 17-pounder in a nice spot. But there's a push is being made on the flanks now by the Axis. Might be working out here. This looks like it could hold out. There's no armor to back up. There's Achilles just around the edge here. Needs to shift him around. Brees in a nice little spot as well. Don't know where he's going. Yeah, he was just moving up to try and cover this area. Yeah, rightly worried about infantry getting into here and sneaking this flag from him. I don't think they managed to get a single tick over. Yeah, I don't think they've managed to tick down the Axis once in this game. Double tick is on again. Lost to Cromwell here. And that's not, that flag is going to be Axis for at least another 3 minutes, I'd say. Wolverine could redirect and come up here and help out, but it's going to be outnumbered by the armor in that area. This is looking very precarious too. This could be game. Needs to get this flag and this flag back really soon. This is not looking good. Spitfire does get his bombs off, both of them. That's good, that's good. Oh, didn't target over here though. Achilles helped repel them. Get the flag back there. 2.5 minutes left. Yeah, I think he's just got too much on the field at the moment, the Axis. Really good job by the Foxes team here. They're really pushing them, you know, push in the middle, push on the flanks. Well, at the start of the game, it's push flanks, then push middle. Now they've gone back to the flanks again. Really pulling them back and forth across the map. Single tick is back on, 4 minutes. They really need to get this stabilized. This is not stable. This is not stable. This is not particularly stable. This is certainly not stable. I don't think they're going to do it. There's not enough infantry coming in here. It's just all armor at the moment. You need some infantry in here. Yeah, infantry's here. This is looking better, actually. This is looking more stabilized. Take that back. Enough infantry in here to hold out, I'd say. Here, not so much. Looking a bit... Yeah. This could be a problem too. Is that where the ersatz are going? Yeah, ersatz are going for this forest. Just not happening. Where's the ping coming down? Yeah, just pushing onto that flag. We're going to get it as well, I think. A single half-track's not going to be able to take out all of these boys. We're going to get this flag as well anyway, and that's going to be the game. 59 is on. Yeah, well played by Foxes. I feel like Stardeck and Homer, they really lost due to this error at the start of the game. 80 weapons onto here. I know I keep repeating myself, but so sad. I've done the same thing myself though. Like you push in and it's like, oh, I've got all this ground and busy fighting, clearing things up, feeling really happy with myself, and it's like, oh shit, I didn't bring any AT guns in. And then their tanks arrive and the opportunity's missed. Unfortunate. But yeah, nice play. They nearly brought it back in there. Nearly brought it back, but not quite. Too much investment in the armor here to just run out of infantry. Considering it's Pancerner, there's a good chance he'd run out of infantry. He's underbalanced as well. Ugh. Strange pick. Yeah, strange pick. Yeah, trade's not particularly at anyone's advantage here. A little bit tilted a little bit towards Foxes, but generally equal trades. Which was, I think it was a Maverick against Maverick. We would have seen Stardeck and Homer probably hold their own there. Could have gone the distance. Would have been much closer. But nice to see Farid not using any off-map whatsoever. Interesting. Unless I missed it. I didn't see any off-map on the map. You can sort of outpsych your opponents like that. Because, yeah, Dunkirk, I kind of expect there to be some off-map coming in. And so you're preparing for that. You've got your own off-map to counter theirs, which is pricey. And it worked out really well for them. Anyway, that's that. Let's see if I can actually get a game in now. I'll try my luck. If not, then I can go for the next replay. All right, let's do it. What was I playing now? Oh, yeah. Task Force 45 balanced. Actually, I was going to adjust something, wasn't I? Did I do it? Did I actually adjust it or not? Yeah, I did. The Wolverines being at M10s. We need more supplies. That would be nice if we could. No. I'm just thinking at the moment I would need some supplies to come in. They can't come with supplies. These can't. No, they can't either. Yes, that is the disadvantage of this deck. You don't get... None of the artillery comes with supplies. Interesting. That is a bit of a bummer, isn't it? $250. Let's see if we can get a game now. Really surprised I didn't get a game before. It's just shocking. Oh, where is he gone? That's first spot somewhere around here. Oh, there we go. Still just two people searching. I got 10v10 go. Well, 10v10 maybe going soon. I don't fancy 10v10s. Do people enjoy watching 10v10 games? I certainly don't enjoy playing them a lot of the time. Unless it's, yeah, if this takes a long time, I might jump into that game. If it's the 500 points one and the half income. It is. Yeah, so let's see. If I don't get this 1v1 5 minutes time, then I'll probably jump into this, give it a go. Keep my eye on it, how much it fills up. Slowly filling up. I just want to play a game, to be honest. I'm not too fussed about what anymore. I don't have... This balance deck is not fit for 10v10. But better than nothing. It really starts filling up super quick, I will jump in. I've got 500 points actually. Then if it's 50% income, it would make sense. The deck I have now should be enough. I don't believe I have any decks built for the 50% income. Yeah, it rarely happens that I get to play on that kind of thing. I want to catch Bori at some point. I wonder who is on here. Actually, no one is around. What are my stats like now? I don't think that. 201. Oh. It's had a few recently with low bass. I think it evened out. I had a couple of disconnects and then a couple of early surrenders. 2. Actually, 2 spots. Did I just cancel that? Like an idiot. Shit, I did, didn't I? Oh, come on, don't make me wait. I'd be really sad if this game... Yeah, the numbers are good. But for some reason, I just can't find the freaking game. Maybe everyone's just playing one solo player. 25 games running. Sad. Maybe I should have spent my morning making that video. One Hubble is playing Warner. I'm not playing Warner. Just forget that. Did it tell you on Steam how many people are playing Warner? I just can't get into Warner myself. Yeah, it's Warner Wednesday tomorrow though, so I will be playing it. I will be going for team games though, not for solo. I just don't enjoy the solo. I don't like the maps. They seem really stilted and dull. I know as many people disagree with me and go, oh, but Field Division, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay. It's just my opinion. Just my opinion. I'm not keen on the game. It just seems, I don't know. It doesn't feel right about it. Yeah, I do much prefer the World War II scenario anyway. The Warno thing, not so much. Not so much. But I have said before though, a lot of it is due to me just not being up on all the units and things and the mechanics of the game and what's strong and what's not. And I don't really have the time to invest into learning everything, especially when I got a pretty strong feeling they're going to be changing the way the game works a lot anyway. Some things feel particularly off. I'm just going to go for this. I'm going to join this. I want to get a game in. Did I get? Yeah, yeah, got allies. Okay. 50 min. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. This will be all right. Let's do this. Jeez. I guess this is it. Is it in the US people just going for the 10v10s? Maybe that's what it is. There's a Chinese dude. I usually bump into some Chinese people in the 1v1s. One, two, three, left. Why is everyone leaving? Someone else has joined. Seventeen. 16. Jesus Christ. It's funny, the last minute, everyone just switches to Maverick and just destroy them. Oh la la. Yeah, income rate is 7.5. That should be nice. Yeah, does it do 1.5? I think it does, doesn't it, sometimes? But this is all right. My units are relatively cheap. We've got nothing mad expensive except for artillery in AA. I'll probably bring out an early AA piece. Where do I want to go on the map? Want to double team on the hill if I can. Yeah, just see where everyone else goes first, and I'll just fill in a gap and do the best I can, I think. Hopefully my M8s will help me out. As long as I got two people on this flank, on the right flank here, on this little hill. If it's just one, then that can be a big, big, big problem. You need two on the hill, really. Possibly even three. Too many flags clumped up together to take over, especially if you're on there. Well, you can see the side discrepancy. These flags, three of them right near the front line, whereas your opponents have just got one. That's why you always see big old fight happening. Too many flags to gain. Are we nearly ready to go? We need one more, two more axes. That's unusual. Usually it's the other way around. They're all dropping off now. Jesus Christ. I forgot this is what happens. Or let's just look at some nonsense. What is this? Rebalanced. With a bunch of fireflies. I do think they're garbage, these things. The weird division is because it's kind of set up, the armor's set up to work at 2k range a lot of the time. The infantry just hasn't got much range on it at all. You got some half tracks in to run around, that's about it. You got your 17 pounders for range, but mobile air, very much just rush around with your tanks and hope they don't die division. Very, very weird division. Oh, come on. This is getting ridiculous. 17. Come on, everyone. Axis is OP, isn't it? Yeah, that's what they all say. Two more. I got a feeling this could be really anticlimactic. Oh man, I'm actually feeling suicidal now. Come on. What does this level mean anyway? Does anyone actually know what it means? Yeah, my mic went off. I think that might have been me tapping it, to be honest. I hope so. Get that game started now. No, even more drops off. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna try 1v1. It's getting ridiculous. I'll give it a go for 5 minutes, then I might just call it a day. I'd rather not be wasting my time sitting there. It just seems to be pretty bad on Tuesdays. I've noticed that. Maybe it will start later in the day, because strangely enough, in the really obscure hours, it seems to be more people who are playing 1v1. At the moment, it's just bugger all. I did notice when I booted up the OBS today, it was another update coming in, so maybe I need to piss about with the seconds again. Maybe that's why it went off. We'll find out. Anyways. I can moan and I can moan and I can moan. And I will continue to moan. This just looks bad. Might as well just delete this stream completely. Big low. Well, I've got at least I've got a cast a game on it. Other than that, nothing else is going on here. Unfortunate. I'll just see if I can grab someone anyone in Discord, maybe. Oh, yeah. Alright, stop this for the lark. I'm out of here. Alright, let's do something else. I might as well just jump in, show you my other game. Where has it gone? Ozymandias. I'll take my turns on this. Fun little game. If I can find the damn thing. Oh, it has a weird... There we go. Yeah, I have to change the screen size for some reason for this game. Got a multiplayer going, got a few. Just started a new one. My Britain's one is not going too bad. Hittites is turning a bit crap. Oh, this is a brand new one I just started. 2 humans? What? Wait a minute. 2 humans? What? I don't want to do that. Whoops, a daisy. I didn't want to do that at all. Where's your Mediterranean? I want 10 humans. 24-hour clock, and I want to try out millions. What? No, cancel. Jesus. Why is he saying 8? 10. Millions. Crowns. Maybe 10 crowns. 9 crowns. Let's do that. Anyway, so just one game to do. Nice view the map. What's going on here? So I'm in the bottom right. Things are going pretty shitty. I got 5 power. This Lan is a good player. It just keeps overwhelming me. I was really pushing him back, and for some reason he manages to... He's got 5 power as well. He's got 5. I guess he's using these cards, isn't he? That's why. I need to get one of these. Yeah, +1 for 5 turns. I can't afford it because I've not got the food because he's just ransacking me. It's all turning into shit. All turning into shit.
I don't understand how he's beating me here at the moment. It's what's confusing me. He's got +3 in rivers, +3 on the plains. Okay. No, he's not. He's got +4 on the plains and 1 in the rivers. That's why he's got me. He's got me on the plains. But I can't kick him out of the river. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense what's going on. Have I just clicked that by accident? Oh shit. Have I just taken my turn by accident? Whoops. Ah, that was a problem. Oh well. So much for that. Alright, I'm going. Disappointing. Disappointing. I'll try stream again later on. If I get if I find Borry and play our monthly tourney game. Yeah, nothing more to say. Disappointing.